Since the TDS Hunt event is going to be over by the time this video is out, I think it's time I share my thoughts on the event. And honestly, as much as I hate to admit it, I feel like the event was kind of mid. Don't get me wrong, the enemy designs were amazing, and I really do like the Core Blocks Warden skin, but like, for being considered a huge update, it wasn't that big. And this is how I come to the first problem with the event. It suffered from overhype, and this actually happens to a lot of TDS updates, and so I really wish they would stop overhyping these updates. Last week's update said the next week's update would be a huge update, and yet we got this update. Now don't get me wrong, there are some aspects I really like of the event, but it just should have not have been considered a huge update. And there are some people that argue, well, this wasn't actually the huge update that they were leaking. Well, still, it made people think that it was, and that it got their hopes up, and that still is overhyping an update. Another thing I didn't really like about the event is that there wasn't much to do. Especially after the Scout Egg went out of stock, you're practically done with the event in an hour, but if the Scout Egg was still in stock, you'd probably done in like 2 hours. It's not that really big of a difference, and there just wasn't much to do in the update. The third problem was the fact that the event was just way too easy. I get the fact that beginner mode had to be easy, but hard mode was extremely easy, and that made me very disappointed. I get the fact that the event was for beginners, but I still feel like hard mode should have been a challenge for the more long-term players of the game. But like I said, the event was just mid. It wasn't bad, and there are actually a few things I liked about the event. Like I said earlier, I really loved the enemy designs in Core Blocks Warden. I also really like the fact that the map changes as the round goes on, and I thought this was a really cool feature. And as always, Focus made a banger soundtrack for the event, and we all love to see it. I also really like the new feature where the boss shows the range it's about to attack in. I think that's pretty neat. Those are just my thoughts and opinions on the event. Obviously, you can have different ones, but personally, I think the event could have been better. Hey, thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed my rant about the Hunt event and TDS, please consider subscribing or just joining my Discord. Helps out a lot. And as always, have a good day.